Hi all, I will show you a quick way to have your app settings type safe, and also their existence will be checked when your app is run. All you need to do is to copy this file in your project and you should have it. Note that all settings are of default type string right now, but idea here is to have more than this, to have either integer or list of integer date time or list of date time, so you can define for each of your settings the type that you want it to be converted to. For example, I will now define for this setting to be of integer type. All I need to do is to put it here. Note the name of the type. And when I save this file, I should be able to have it as integer type, as you can see. This is not much, but what is additional thing that you get with this template? You can be sure that all settings are defined in your web config file at the time when you run application, because the check is being made. So for example, I will delete this setting and I will try to run my application, and it complains about the missing setting. Also, if you have a value that cannot be converted to desired type, you will get the error when you run your application. This is pretty much everything. Let's see configuration. You need to define relative location to your web config file. Over here you have all possible types of settings that you expect. You can extend this list by defining your own, and over here for each setting you need to define expected type. I want to make it clear that over here you're defining types for settings that are not string. String is default type, and for that you don't need to do anything. It will appear as a property automatic. What I like to do is to pack several values into comma separated value. Whenever you add a new setting, you need to recompile this template. And for my new setting I will state that it is of type list of integers, and I should have it. As you can see. and here is the generated file by the template. This part here, I'm generating getter methods for each property. And over here I'm constructing I'm probing each property in constructor, and this constructor is invoked at the beginning because my instance variable is firing this constructor, and it is of type static. So it's very simple.